Hey, welcome back. Midweek hump day. We've got the Open Championship. There's a lot happening here. Okay. Welcome into the Market Watch. If you're brand new, what the hell is this guy talking about? Who's that guy behind me? All of this stuff will be answered. All right. First and foremost, the Market Watch, whether we watch it on YouTube or Twitter, either way, we appreciate you. Thumbs up, like all that great stuff here. Follow. We're just beating the market. We're finding the best width in the market to attack thanks to the OddsShopper premium tool, which I'm going to bring you behind the paywall. We're going to hit some home run plays, all of that stuff. Hopefully your day's going better than me. I don't know if you can tell the two-tone shirt. There you go. There's a two-tone shirt. 2-year-old just doused me. Look at this. It can only get better, right? This is pretty much how things started off for me betting-wise as well. I didn't get it from the premium tool. Nobody to blame but myself. Discord got a same game parlay with Rich Hill going under 4.5, which I did, mind you, get from the OddsShopper premium tool. And then greedy old me, I will take Cleveland on the money line. And this is the equivalent. How I feel now. Just usually you get doused after a baseball game. It's something good, right? Something positive. In this case, it was just an ass kicking. Good thing we've got golf. Good thing we've got some other baseball to talk about. Derek Hall hitting a home run. Anybody in? Anybody interested? Can I interest you all? All right. You know what you want? Let me get a little more of me. That's just a little bit more of me. All right. Home runs. Let's see some home runs. Get me some home runs. Now, by the way, Perdomo, good luck. If you're on PointsBet, we'll talk about that in a second. But these are our top 3 home run plays across the board. And they are beating every other book. All right? They're beating the market 7-1. We've got Oscar Colas at 8-1. Matt Olson plus 214. We've got him at plus 250. Will Benson at 8-1. 724 the market. Nobody else is close. Nobody else is close. All right? Just look at him. Look at me. All right? That's it. Home run plays right out the jump. Pays for you to be here on time. I see a couple of you here on time, so thank you. We don't run Coughlin time here, but we run on time. Sooner than later, that reference is going to go, right? I already look old. Here we go. These are our top 3. We'll update. We'll see what we can find, but just see what we can do here. Yeah, Shy, be patient with that. We're working through something on our end. It's not that they're not popping up. Like, we're still able to determine based on our true odds, our true source, if you will. I don't want to go too inside baseball here, but we're not getting beat by DK. It's just a matter of we're not being able to populate some stuff right now. So it's not like, oh my God, we're losing out on bets. You're losing out on the ability to play some stuff, but you're not losing out on value elsewhere. Meaning, and I'll just give you an example here, and Shy, I appreciate that. I'll be as honest as I possibly can with you all. When you look at this, DraftKings isn't beating Oscar Colas on FanDuel. DraftKings isn't beating Matt Olson plus 250 on FanDuel, nor are they beating Will Benson. So that's my point here at 8-1. It's not showing up, but we know based on the algorithm that we have that it's not beating us here in this regard. So that's the best part. Now, last night we gave out 2 bets to sweat. The K prop did not work. Anthony Desclafani not only killed our bet to sweat, he killed our parlay. Like, what the hell? All we needed him to be, this guy, all we needed him to be was Anthony Desclafani, and he turned into just not that. Just a really good pitcher. Sharp. Guy had, 5-6 Ks in 2 innings? It was a tough one. Just a tough one. But we hit our other bet to sweat, so hopefully you tailed on Ronald Acuna 2+ total bags, because that one made up and then some for Anthony Desclafani just destroying us. All right, so let's start from the beginning, right? We go to all bets here. We're on the OddsShopper rating. We're seeing what we can find from OddsShopper itself. Sometimes, and I think sorting by EV, that's fine as well. These two are going to coincide. If you see something north of 20, it's usually a good sign. Single digits is fine. It's just a matter of looking at what we can see. See, that thing is still hanging. I knew it would be up here. That Navy midshipman is still just dang. What am I supposed to do? How many times am I allowed to walk past a slice of cake? All right. It's not even a full cake. I just want you to understand what's happening here. This isn't even a full cake. This isn't something that just came out of the oven where whoever baked it said, and you've got a little Homer Simpson in you where you can't help yourself. We all do, right? It's a cake. This has at least been cut. It's been sliced open for me, and I still can't eat it. I'm betting this. I'm betting it. I didn't come here for college football, but I'm just letting you know I'm betting it. Jared K under a half hit on PointsBet. That's popping. But look, the play, it's got to be. And I understand that we can't expect 38 runs like we did last time. But, you know, the play of the night, the bet to sweat, at least our first, we always do 2 in a parlay. And you let me know, like Shy, any questions you have out there about what we're dealing with or any name you want me to look up, let's do it. But Matt Olson, I already showed you, man, this is our first bet to sweat. So go ahead. I'll give you a second here. Let's punch this in. All right. I don't want this to be, you know, any more laboring than it should be. You're already here dealing with me. That's difficult in its own right. And I respect you for that. Number one bet to sweat on the board is Matt Olson, plus 250. And look, we're still getting an amazing number here in a game which should still feature. Look, Nelson and Morton, I don't know if it's going to feature 30 or whatever the hell they finish with, but Atlanta is always popping. Matt Olson is always part of this. Let's get it in there. Got a bonus bet? Use it. Plus 250. That's our first bet to sweat. Let's look. Hey, if you want to jump in on tennis, go ahead. This is a strong bet right now. I know this is a great bet simply because I'm getting an advantage here. We're not going to make it a bet to sweat. You're here for baseball first and foremost, but just letting you know these work. All right? Like these bets to sweat will work. And anything you don't know is probably better for you because analysis can't step in unless you follow Maxime Janvier. I imagine that is a soft J. It's not Janvier. You know, Maxime Janvier. I'm guessing that's not it. Could you imagine if it was? You idiot, it's Maxime Janvier. I just, for the life of me, I would be shocked. I'd be floored. Can anybody get to Ben Raza? Is there anybody at JazzRaz DFS? Is there anybody that can get to him and relay that we have a play for his UMass Minutemen right here taking on New Mexico State week 0? And it's a great play. It's beating the market by a while. All right, so here we are. I think we're in interesting territory. Justin Verlander looks like a nice bet to sweat on top of what we just had with our home run play. Now, we know we're getting it here as far as a great price, significantly better than everybody else going on here. The question is, hosting the White Sox, is Justin Verlander going to be in this game long enough to get 7 Ks? I don't think these are going to come in spurts where he goes 2-2, and then all of a sudden we're shitting the bed here. The 20.2 to 8 K to walk ratio doesn't give me much hope that he's going to do just that. In fact, I feel a little more confident in this. We know that Chicago, I mean, look, you have to look at some Ks here. The lineup is out, and you've got Robert, who I think is a great play to actually hit and get on bag. Jake Berger's K rate is offensive, 32.3. I mean, that's a problem. But is Justin Verlander going to strike out Jake Berger 3 times? Okay, great. Now you still need to work 4 others. Forget about it with Benintendi, Tim Anderson, fine. So I think we're in good shape here. In fact, let's chalk it up. Go on. I'll give you some time here. If you've already placed it while I'm just flapping my gums, then take this time to hit the thumbs up button, to subscribe on YouTube, to follow along. In fact, as I place this bet here, I'll even show you some great stuff going on because we're about to build a parlay builder, so don't sleep. 70% below. Not bad. Not bad. Justin Verlander under 6.5 Ks is it. But we have this link below here for you on YouTube. It'll be posted there as well. And just want to let you know that this is all here for you. 70% off your first month. That's less than a cup of coffee. And you can explore how easy it is to beat the market. You just want home run plays? You can do that. You want to go around? You want tennis? You want other stuff? We got you. We got you. All right. $58 to win 50. If you're doing the math, minus 116 in your head, we're in. Our two bets to sweat: Justin Verlander under 6.5 Ks. Matt Olson. See ya. Going along. Not bad. Not bad. Let's check on some home run plays. See if anything's changed. I'm just curious. You know, you never know. Things move. Matt Olson has not moved. That's a fantastic. All right. So we lost a couple guys. Did we not? Check that out. You see? All of a sudden, this has shifted. Now, Matt Olson and Will Benson are still the great home run plays. And if you want, I'll just do you a solid and we can go strictly home run plays. There's too much going on. There's too much going on. Mike Ford has now entered the conversation. Let's see if he has on EV. Okay. So we've got a couple of guys here now. These are your top home. Now, see, look at that. It's shifted. I was scolding some of you for not being here on time because we open up with the home run plays. And don't I look like a horse's rear or front anywhere but the main, I guess. I can't claim main status. Main status is like for good-looking people. So I'm a horse's ass, horse's face. Some parts of the like the nose. That thing is like a horse is a beautiful creature, but if you start to look at it individually, you know, the tail and the mane, beautiful hair. But an ass of a horse is a disgusting thing, truly. And I look like that normally, but in this case, even more so. It's like I shined a light on it. Oh, yeah, now I see that too. I see it. And look, because it's changed. The market's changed over. If you just jumped in, you got, wow, Peraza, Ford, Gurriel, and Arcia. Not bad. I like it. Are you ready to build a parlay? Just asking. See what we can do here. I can't believe that, of all people, Anthony Desclafani just destroyed us. See what we have on FanDuel here, because we were bouncing around. Don't worry. Don't worry. We're not going to play any, I promise. We're not going to play any college football. We may not have a lot to get here, all right? And that's looking like the reality. So we're going to do this live, all right? I know, yeah, we'll do all the things that come in your head here. There are no rules to this. Understand, there are zero rules. We're not beholden to anything. I can hit you with a two-leg parlay. This, in fact, is a really good parlay. Plus 238. You can put a full unit on it if you like. I'm not going to sacrifice the EV for Verlander because Berger is a little more likely to happen. This is a 31% expected win. Each leg is plus EV, and this is your parlay of the day on FanDuel. All right? Not bad. I mean, we're getting in and out here with some quality stuff, are we not? Just letting you know it's this easy to beat the market. Verlander, I'm not worried about Verlander. Let's look at some data here on Yarborough. I mean, look, this is a game in its own right that nobody should be forced to watch. Nobody. I don't care if you've been rooting for either one of these teams for 20 years. Why? Are you betting it? Are you running DFS? Let's be honest here. Yep. All right. You know what? You're right. Corporate money management. Hold me to it. See, this is it. This is a living, breathing organism. All right. I'm not here to run a script. You want prize picks? We got prize picks. I'm going to run prize picks here for you. This is the parlay. Just give me a second because I got to place this parlay real quick. Justin Verlander, we already ran him once. That's the strategy. Right now we're going to add another one. But, I mean, my goodness, these two teams have no choice at this point. Backs to the wall. Score. Absolutely score. Shout out to my guy Harambe on both the OddsShopper and the Harambe Discord because he's all over the promos. And an NRFI is in this promo. I'm thinking it's not going to happen. So, all right, we're in there. Plus 238. Bang and bombs away. Let's hit some prize picks. All right, simple stuff. I appreciate you rolling with us here. I'm happy. Let's build it, okay? Let's build it. Now, I'm going to just start with what we have numbers-wise, all right? And we're going to build a 5 or 6 leg flex play. If you are on Prize Picks and you're betting anything else, including power plays, you're doing it wrong. The only bets you should be placing are 5 or 6 leg flex plays. Did you hear me? Those are the only ones. So let's hit some Prize Picks here. Now, you've got Rodriguez. If you want to start right now, this is it. Like, we just went under the other guy. Oh, this is over here, 4.5. So, like I said, somebody's going to stand out. Somebody's going to get some runs on there. We have now bet and created on Prize Picks a storyline that makes sense with Rodriguez K-ing, the other guy not. Detroit up, Kansas City not. So that's our first play here. Now, let's see what we can add. 56% for Ross Stripling. So that's our second one. Don't worry, I'm going to take Schwarber off. But that's our second play by all means. Nothing else is beating it. 71% chance that Rodriguez hits 5 Ks. So you know right away you're getting a break here. Beating the market, it's just fantastic. Ross Stripling is another guy. On the road at Cincinnati. Come on, do we need to do the math here? You pretty much know where this thing's going, right? So Ross Stripling should stay under 5 Ks. Even if San Francisco has a lead, it's going to be tough for him to not put guys on the bag. It's really going to be difficult in that regard. There's going to be base running opportunities. Cincinnati's going to be scoring runs. It's going to limit Stripling's opportunity. Come on. It's Ross Stripling on the road in Cincinnati. Now, it gets a little interesting because we have a couple of different 55 percenters. And I mean, I don't really know what to do here. You're basically fading the Philadelphia Phillies. Are you with that? Or you're sacrificing, and let me know. Let's talk through this, okay? This is your show here. We'll spend an extra couple of minutes with Prize Picks. Don't tell Josh Engelman that we're stepping on his toes. But we've got Manny Machado under 1.5 bags on the road at Toronto. Always a little bit of a risk. I understand that. But Berrios on the other side. Little concerning to contact, but the 23 to 6.5 K to walk, like we can work with that. Machado's turn to struggle. Okay. Could buy into the 55% here. And now it's just a matter of, are you fading? You could dip a percentage point if you like. I think Hendricks and Rodon are fine plays. I'd stay away from Rodon, but oh boy. It's feast or famine with Kyle Schwarber, is it not? Like this is a first inning bet, essentially. Colin Rea, I mean, I don't like the idea of fading any of these guys. Okay, we're going to have to. We really are going to have to. It's going to have to be one of these guys right now to the end. What do you think? I think, all right. I don't know. I don't know. I'd rather just do this and say Kyle Schwarber does not hit a leadoff home run. There you go. Rodriguez, Stripling. Rodriguez over 4.5, Stripling under 4.5, Machado under 1.5 total bags, Hendricks under 3.5 Ks, and Schwarber under 1.5 total bases. That's your 5 leg right there. Count them, 10x. That's how you should be doing it. 36% expected value. Cash it. Let's go. Let's win. Let's win. You're welcome. Prize Picks, all of that's there. You like Bryce? Oh, man, Jamoni. All right. All right. Look, I'm willing to talk this through, okay? There's no set time for this show. I can talk for 3 straight hours if you like. I don't anticipate Jamoni and others staying for 3 straight, but I mean, look, let's talk this through. For me, Kyle Schwarber, this is essentially a first inning play. I don't think you're going to see necessarily late inning heroics, not against the Milwaukee bullpen. I also recognize that Bryce, everybody was on Bryce last night, didn't work out at all. Wouldn't it be? And I'll be honest with you, Jamoni, that's kind of why I was like, man, maybe I would take. See, yeah, I was with you. I'm with you. So this is what I'm torn with. is everybody off Bryce, and it's like, oh shit, Bryce cashes, and it's like one day late, like Mickey Moniak 2 nights ago, when James Outman today, if you're on the chalkboard, which is free, or OddsShopper Discord. I mean, my goodness. All right. I'm just afraid that, and this is my concern, is that Bryce has that game because everybody's off him tonight. You know what? You want 6X? Let's do 6X. No conflict here, right? No pitcher. Let's do 6X. Let's put them both in. There you go. Let's put them both in. All right. One more time. This was our look across the board. We're going to get out of here. Thumbs up, subscribe, all of that great stuff. The OddsShopper tool is there for you. Look, Matt Olson is our number one bet to sweat. Justin Verlander under 6.5 Ks is our second bet to sweat. We have our parlay that's up here as well. So appreciate you all rolling with us. As always, we'll be back tomorrow. See what we can do here. See what damage we can do here, because you never know.